Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the StarRocks Summit. My name is Alvin Zhao. I'm the chair of TSC for StarRocks project, and I'm also the CTO and co-founder of CelerData. It's an honor to be here today. This year's summit is a celebration of the global success the StarRocks project has become. Thousands of engineers from all over the world using StarRocks to solve the most business-critical challenges their companies face. But today is not just about how far StarRocks has come. It's also about the amazing things StarRocks users are doing today and where the project is going tomorrow. You are going to see and hear a lot of amazing stories today from some really great speakers. But before you go, I hope you will indulge me a little as I take a look at what got us to this point and the big milestones still to come. Pinterest, Fanatics, Demandbase, three great StarRocks use cases. Because they perfectly capture the real-world business challenges, so many have come to love StarRocks for helping them solve. Pinterest needs to provide data reporting for their advertisers with seconds-level data freshness, because they need to be able to make decisions on that data as it happens. Fanatics has to know how their business is running at any moment so they can, according to the situation, adjust their sales strategy. And Demandbase, they have to able provide real-time insights to their customers so that those customers can optimize their marketing campaigns on the fly. Social media, e-commerce, and B2B marketing technologies. These examples cross a wide variety of industries and act as a small snapshot of a truly massive and diverse set of use cases where StarRocks really shines. No matter what markets users are in, their demanding requirements for data are the same. So let's look at those requirements. Low latency. Users need their queries to return results at sub-second speeds. Real time. They need to be able to analyze their data the moment it's created. And open. They want a single copy of data that can be used anywhere by the tools of their choice. But for a long time, there was no system that could achieve these goals at the same time. Some systems do well on low latency, but fall short on real time. Some systems can handle open data well, but struggle with low latency. What makes this so hard? Let's look at the challenges that come with delivering on these pillars as they unfold in the real world. The first big challenge is multi-table joins. Low latency requirements are mandatory. You can't let your customers wait for minutes to get a response. If you do, they will likely have already switched to using your competitors before the first result is returned. But the real world is complex. Data is coming in from different sources, and insights can only appear after you've joined them together. However, all legacy OLAP solutions fail in this scenario. Some are fast, but only for single tables. Others can handle joins, but they are slow. To address this, the industry came up with a painful workaround, denormalization. With denormalization, we were forced to introduce an extra data pipeline to pre-join everything and to create these wide flight tables, and then ingest them into a fast query engine that can only handle single tables. This all comes together at a huge cost to all of us. We need to maintain these separate data pipelines. The wide flight table will dramatically ramp up our storage costs. And the pre-join processing is also time-consuming, not to mention cost-prohibitive. In our real-world driven world, the demands of denormalization aren't just impractical, they are unacceptable. Today, data is constantly changing. A user updates their profile, and order status changes. A sensor reading is corrected. Mutations are everywhere, and freshness is non-negotiable. For example, if we are handling a fraud detection use case, if the analysis is based on yesterday's data, it means we have already been losing money for a whole day. Business need to be able to analyze fresh, mutable data. But our old tools were made for append-only data. They can't handle mutations in this real-time world. So, what did we do? There were only two ways to look at the world. First, many went back to the batch mode, reloading all the data every night, accepting delayed insights and lost business. Others adopted a streaming processing system. This worked for certain cases, but it added actual system maintenance and reduced flexibility. But remember, data is not only used for analysis. It's also used for AI and other workloads. As AI has become a more common use case, sharing data has become more popular. People are making their data lake the single source for their data. But with low latency still a critical requirement, the problem becomes the legacy query engine that cannot deliver the speed and the consistency that business need in these scenarios. Traditionally, to get around this, we need to build another pipeline, moving data from lake into faster databases. But this, of course, means extra cost, duplicated storage, and worst of all, breaking that single source of truth. And this is the consequences. A separate database for each requirement. We have database X for our low latency user-facing dashboards. And we have database Y for our real-time streaming analytics. And we have database Z for our internal ad hoc queries. Each one requires its own tools, its own expertise, and its own copy of the data. These are the data silos. It's complex, it's expensive, and it's holding us back. So, what's our answers to this problem? I think you all know the answer already. Yes, StarRocks. We started with this problem in mind, and we built StarRocks to solve all of them. This didn't happen overnight. It started back in 2020 when we first kicked off this project. Then, in January 2021, we released our first version. From that moment, users could deliver sub-second latency on both single table queries and multi-table joins with ease. Next came version 2, where we tackled real-time data. We created a storage engine that could easily handle frequent updates and deletes, keeping data fresh. With version 3, We embrace the open Lakehouse vision and let users query data in open formats like Iceberg, Hoodie, and Data Lake directly. And continuing our commitment to the open source community, in 2023, we donated StarRocks to the Linux Foundation, making sure it will remain truly open and community-driven now and long into the future. Step by step, these evolutions have led us to develop a more unified architecture. StarRocks is designed to be the single engine for all your analytical workloads, sitting directly on your data lake. There will be no more compromise, no flat tables. You can have sub-second latency from multi-tables directly, no pipelines. Whether data is real-time or sitting in a data lake, you don't need actual pipelines. You can analyze it directly and no silos. With just one engine, you can meet all your requirements. Data doesn't need to be copied around. You will truly have a single source of truth. All of this means users get to enjoy sub-second latency with a significantly lower TCO. This isn't just our vision, it's the reality. Today, StarRocks is trusted by more than 500 enterprises around the world. Industry leaders like Pinterest, grappling with some of the biggest data challenges of our time, put their trust in StarRocks to power their business. Whether you are a startup or member of Fortune 500, I believe that StarRocks can help you too. And these companies aren't just the users of StarRocks. They are contributors too. The success of this project wouldn't have been possible without the hard work of our StarRocks community. In just 5 years, the StarRocks community has grown to over 500 contributors from all over the world and racked up more than 11,000 stars on GitHub. And another major milestone, our Slack community is now on the cusp of crossing 5,000 members. This isn't a closed product. It's a living project built by the community, for the community. Now, let's talk about results. Let's make this real. Demandbase is a marketing technology company that provides AI-powered marketing insights to their customers. The challenges they were facing was that they need to provide a low latency service to their customers. The data came from multi-tables. To achieve this, they were forced to denormalize their data. They employed a data pipeline to pre-join their data to generate a wide flattened table. The query performance requirement was met, but it came with costs. They needed to maintain an actual data pipeline. They need to store 10 times more data. And the worst of all, this meant they were having to pay 10 times the cost. This is the exact joint problem that we discussed. Adopting StarRocks, they eliminated the normalization entirely. Instead, they can now query directly against their original multi-tables while meeting their latency requirements. As a result, their P99 query latency was cut by more than half. And because they no longer had to store the wide flattened tables, they achieved a 90% decrease in storage costs. Next, let's look at Pinterest. They have 500 million monthly active users. In addition to serving them, they also need to provide a data platform to their advertisers who require this platform to optimize their ad spend. Over time, As their size and requirements increased, this presents new challenges. They didn't have joins and updates, which limited a lot of options for their users. And they heavily depend on complex external systems. This led to huge maintenance demands, which slowed down their business development. They wanted to eliminate the dependency. Most important, with the high costs to support all of this, these costs only grew as their business expanded. So they migrated their system to StarRocks. They achieved 10-second data freshness from event to query. Their P90 query latency improved by 50%. And they were able to achieve this using about 1/3 of the original hardware resources, meaning a 2/3 reduction in cost. They now enjoy better performance, more powerful query capabilities, and dramatically lower costs, all at the same time. Finally, let's look at Fanatics, the global leader in licensed sports merchandise. Originally, they stored most of their data in a data warehouse, which is not an open format. They struggled to provide low latency reporting, requiring them to maintain an actual data pipeline, and they hit a roadblock trying to support real-time analytics because their system couldn't handle real-time updates and deletes. Most importantly, bills were skyrocketing. They used StarRocks and Iceberg to replace their original data warehouse. They made Iceberg as their single source of truth, and they used StarRocks as their unified engine. Now, data doesn't need to be moved around, and all workloads can be served in a single platform. Of course, most importantly, they've realized a cost saving of around 90%. You will have the opportunity to hear these amazing stories from Demandbase, Pinterest, and Fanatics in details later today, as these companies take the stage to share their StarRocks experience. So that's where we are today. But we are not standing still. The world continues to change, and we are continuing to build it for what's next and what's coming. AI. AI has been the most talked about topic in recent memory, and everyone believes it will transform the world in a completely new way. But right now, no one can say exactly what that transformation will look like. It may come in any number of forms that we must be prepared to embrace. So, what's the best way to address a future that is not yet done being written? I believe that the answer can be summed up in one word: open. Open means sharing knowledge. Open means embracing diversity. And open means building together. Open is the spring that drives innovation, and it is the key to successfully navigating our AI-driven future. Since last year, thousands of startups have begun racing to build AI agents that can help people and reshape the world. Data is a key ingredient for these agents to deliver real value. But how AI agents will consume data is different from traditional human users. We must ask, what challenges will that create for our data platforms? First, real-time context. Everyone knows that fresher data leads to better outcomes. By leveraging LLMs, AI agents can handle much more critical tasks than traditional programming. As AI agents are applied to more critical workloads, real-time context will become more important. Second, lower latency at scale. AI agents can handle more things at a time than people do. People can only handle one thing at a time, but agents can handle multiple things at the same time. The system should provide the capability to serve agents with lower latency and higher concurrency. And the third, unified data access. Agents can handle more context than people do. To give better outcomes, agents need more data and greater data diversity. So the platform should provide data in a unified way. If that sounds familiar, it should. These are the same principles that StarRocks was built on, but now taken to the next level. This diagram offers a glimpse of our future agentic era. At its core is an open data lake. We believe all data should be kept in an open data lake, stored just once as the single source of truth. And the format should be open and available for both BI and AI. StarRocks will become the best OLAP Lakehouse engine on top of it. Second, we will keep building StarRocks as an open platform. Not just open, but open source. Anyone can join and help build it. A single company cannot have the vision to build the platform of the future, but a community can. This month, we are going to release StarRocks 4. In this version, we will maintain our focus on delivering a platform that is more Lakehouse and agent-friendly. For agent-friendly, we will deliver a faster JSON handling mechanism, and our vector search will be GA. For Lakehouse, we deepen our integration with Iceberg in this new version. Users won't need other tools to optimize their data in Iceberg. StarRocks can help you prepare your data and make it ready for high performance. If you'd like more details, there will be a 4.0 sneak peek later today in track 1. There's a lot of great stuff coming in this new version, and we continue to make great progress in improving StarRocks performance. In fact, we are particularly proud that through the community's effort, we've achieved a 60% improvement in StarRocks performance year over year. This is just the beginning. It's only going to get better from here. Last but not least, today, I have a very special announcement that demonstrates our commitment to the open source community. We are open sourcing the StarOS project and multi-warehouse features. StarOS is a fundamental project, and based on it, StarOS enables separation of compute and storage. And with multi-warehouse, data can be shared in one StarRocks cluster, allowing you to create independent isolated compute warehouses for each of your workload. This is only the beginning. We will not stop here. We will continue to contribute more amazing features to the community because we believe open is the key to the future. I hope you enjoy this year's StarRocks Summit. There's a lot to learn and even more to celebrate. Remember, StarRocks is not only a fast SQL engine. StarRocks is an open community. So, welcome to the community. Join us and let's keep building together. Thank you very much.